Hello there. Welcome back to Grandma Ray Don't Play, and I'm Rachel. It's a pleasure serving you. Okay, I'm going to show you how to make a apple pie. Yes, an apple pie from scratch. So if you follow my previous video before this one, I showed you how to make homemade pie crust from scratch. So now we're going to use that pie crust and we're going to make the apple pie to go inside of it. Okay? Alright, thumbs up, share these videos. Please share the video because this is our Thanksgiving series. This is the way that we're sharing with our family for Thanksgiving. Okay? Alright, check out my links below if you want to support this channel in any way. And if you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting on? I'm waiting on you. I want to welcome you. Okay, let's do it. Okay, this is the pie crust that I made in a previous video right before this one. And this is, in case you miss it, this is 4 cups of flour and all the other ingredients to go with it. You can go check that video out. Okay, it's going to be called pie crust. So that it's going to be all by itself so that you can't miss it. So anytime you need to use pie crust, it'll be there for you, whether you want to make a turnover or whatever you want to do with it. Okay, so I'm going to just cut this right in half. This is the pan that I'm using. You can see it's a little bigger than a 9-inch pie pan, okay? Okay. And it would be a good idea for you to watch and see how I made the pie crust because it is an art to it. Okay, you're going to put your flour down like that so that the pie crust don't stick on the counter. And then you want to sprinkle a little on the top. And you're pushing it out with your hand in all directions. Now we want to pick it up, make sure we have hot flour on the underneath, and we're going to sprinkle a little on the top, and now we're going to roll it out. When you roll it out, you want to go towards me, the opposite away from me, this side and this side. So front, back, left, right, left. Okay? So let's do it. Don't push down so hard that you put a hole in it. You don't want to do that. You want to make it as big as the pan that you're trying to fit it in, if you can. Okay, so this is the trick. You ready? So you're going to take the pie crust, put it over the top of that. Let's give that a little sprinkle so when we roll it over, it doesn't stick to this part. Okay? And now we're going to keep rolling. Bring the sides in with you if the roller is not long enough. Okay, so we have it all rolled up. You see that? Okay. So now, I want to wipe that because I don't want the bottom of my pan to have flour on it. Okay, now you're going to bring your pan down. And you're going to get your ends of the roller, the 2 handles. And you see how I'm putting it right at the edge there? And now I'm going to roll it out. I'm going to roll it out. Okay? Fix it so that it's over the edge. Drop it down if it's like not all the way at the bottom of the pan. Patch it in where you need to. Some spots may not have gotten some pie crust, so you break off a little piece from the spot that don't have it and put it at the spot that do have it. See what I'm doing? Okay, I got a little hole there. I'm just putting a piece over there to cover that hole. And drop it down. Make sure it's down at the bottom of the pan. Okay, now I'm going to cut around the edge. Not on the top, you want to cut down beneath the rim. See what I'm doing? I'm hugging up against the bottom of the rim. Cutting through as I go around. Okay? Okay, now. I want to put the pie crust in the oven on 350 because I want it to cook for about maybe 2-3 minutes once the oven gets hot, to give the bottom a little, make the bottom of the bottom pie crust a little hard, not even medium hard, just enough to hold the apples without being soggy. That's the point. We don't want the crust soggy on the bottom. Okay, so give me 5 minutes. Actually, we can keep going because while that's heating up, we can start with the apples. Okay, I want to clean this area. Okay, let me wash my hands. Give me a minute. Okay, so now we want to add some brown sugar, okay? That's 1 cup. Around 2 cups of brown sugar. I have vanilla extract. I'm sorry, let me show you the brown sugar. Brown sugar. And we'll see if I need any more or not. The vanilla extract, let's go with 3 caps. 2, 3 capfuls of vanilla extract. And now let's mix that. We're going to add some cinnamon to this. So remember, our pie crust is in the oven. I gotta take that out. Okay, I'm gonna wash my hands. Okay, be right back. Okay, so I have the pie crust out. It's right here on the stove. Let me make sure you can see that. There we go. See it right there? Okay. I'm putting the cinnamon on. I would say that's probably maybe 6 to 8 tablespoons of cinnamon. And we're going to add some more brown sugar. Okay, that's about a total of 3 cups of brown sugar. We added 2 before, and then that one is 3. Oh yes, looking nice and shiny now. Okay, I'm going to wash my hands and show you. Well, I can show you like this, because I'm just going to dirty my hands again. Okay, so now we're going to put the apples in our pie pan. This is about 3 pounds of apples. If your pie pan is a 9-inch, which is smaller, you could still just put it on and just pile it up. Trying to get all of my corners and spots that I see. I need some more apples. Okay. Oops. Dripping everywhere, huh? Okay. Okay, I have a pastry brush. I'm just going to wet around the edge of the pie crust because we want the pie crust that's going to go on the top to stick to the one on the bottom, which is this one. All right. Okay, now I want to wash this down. Okay, now I'm going to roll out our top pie crust. See how I rolled the roller into the flour? Now you're going to just coat it with some flour to make sure that it doesn't stick. Okay, and this is our other half of our pie crust. Same process. Push it out with your fingers. Some flour on the top. Okay, we're going to pick it up. So make sure some flour is down here. Let's flip it over. If you have a hole, fix it. Just pinch it together. Okay, same process. Roll it out to fit the size of the pan. Put a little flour there so it doesn't stick. Okay, now okay, same process. Roll the crust right over the apples. Okay. Okay. Push down on it to make sure that it's sticking. Now we want to again come around the bottom of the pan, around the rim, down the bottom of the rim. Okay, we want to cut a circle right out in the middle. That's so it can breathe air. Then you're going to take your knife and stick holes here, there, little cuts, so it can breathe. Okay, I'm going to wash my hands. Okay, now I'm just going to brush this excess flour away. Okay, now you can brush this with an egg wash, which is egg and water, and then brush over the top of the crust if you want. Or you can leave it just like that, or you can wait until it's done and you can brush it with some butter or margarine. The choice is yours. I'm going to leave mine like that for now, and I'm going to bake it in the oven until the crust is a golden brown. Okay, and usually you'll smell, the whole house will smell like apples baking, and it kind of gives you a hint to go look, because you're probably close to being ready then. Okay, so I'm going to put it in the oven on 350 until the crust is a golden brown. And let me just show you this extra crust. This extra crust here, you can save it, put it in the freezer, and when you need it, you can pull it out. Okay? Okay. Alright, so I'll be right back with the word of the day. How about that? Thanks. Guys, I forgot one thing. I want to go around the pie and put some fork marks around it. I'm doing two things. I'm pushing the crust down on it to seal it, and also for decoration. Remember, we wet the crust underneath so that it could stick. So hopefully it sticks. There we go. That's what it looks like. Alright, I'll be back in a few. Okay guys, the apple pie is out. Look at that. And I did brush the top with some butter. Okay? Alright, it's hot, so I won't be eating it now, but you make yours and let me know how you like it. I'm sure you're gonna love it. Okay, let me know in the comment section. This is for your Thanksgiving meal. Another Thanksgiving series just for you. Okay, love you, love you, love you. Talk to you soon, okay? Share the video, please, for everybody for Thanksgiving that you know. Talk to you.